longer than Newbee, but I don't know if that argument really holds water, just because in both cases, both teams got bopped against the teams below them. So in the case of Newbee versus CDC and Blade, maybe the winner match, just to give the losing team a little bit of time to reset. Harder for them to approach. Oh, Faith getting gone. There's way too many slows here. Wizard, nothing that he can really do. Does try to block them up a little bit, but now he needs to be careful. He's actually going to take a decent amount of damage just from sticking around in the neighborhood. After a quick delivery, Wizard's getting gone on again up top. Okay, well, Batrider definitely sort of the sacrifice here. He's even got some... He's got wand charges and a fairy fire. He could have popped to survive a little bit longer. Fortunately for him, his rotation just been scouting all the time, looking for the toss back here at mid. What can Deska do? Does put up the flame guard, but he's just getting auto attack down. One more punch is gonna do it. Why is he looking for it with the double damage? He doesn't quite get it. The salve comes out, and there's your turnaround. I do not know about that adaptive strike. What was the point of that? Oh no. And up top, they do find a 1-for-1 trade. They get the Batrider for the Lich, well worth it. Faith has kind of managed to pin Yim in the trees here. He's got the glimpse to cancel his TP, so alright, we can see how this is going. Snowball to waste a little bit more time, but that means, are they going to keep him alive for Batrider? No. There's just going to be a YC taking a kill, but so far, at least on kills, Avengerls doing pretty well. The concern, of course, is that the Morphling and the Monkey King are both getting relative free farm. Battle for the bounty runes up top. Bottom bounty is getting pretty much completely ignored as the... Oh, in pretty deep here. Faith almost dead, but not yet. One more auto attack is going to do it. So 1-for-1 trade on those position 5s, and EXX forced to just TP out. Position is not great, and that's going to open it up for these two supports to come in here and get the opportunity on Mookie. They don't have the duel just yet, unfortunately, but they will find that kill. It'd be a bit unfortunate that the Lich was the one that got it, but that's the problem with this kind of a lane. You're telling yourself, I'm the counter pick, I'm supposed to win this lane, I need to pressure this guy as much as I can and make sure that he just doesn't get anything. And as a result, and with some nice play from Xiaoyu, he pulls the lane back and sets up his kill very nicely. Faith gets the glimpse away, but that's just going to mean that Legion gets that kill, and Disruptor really struggling to find a home. Hold on to this tier 1 tower for a bit at bottom. They've rotated 4 down here, and the dive just comes straight in. Mookie thinking about helping out. He's going to throw out the Wukong's command. Early pickup of that, but they've already lost the Disruptor. Now YC comes in, gets a nice avalanche out. Mookie still chasing. They want EXX, but can they finish him? Yes, they will just barely be able to get it. And now Batrider also chasing after the Legion. Does not have anything in the press of the attack. Both position 4s want to kill at mid. Legend is going to get popped. Yim is also here. He's got some earn charges. Oh, and they block off the Tiny. What's he going to do? Just go for the toss. Tosses him over onto Morphling. Morphling not that healthy. Doesn't really want to help out all that much. A good rotation from the Tusk. Tuska's been everywhere this game. Let us fight. 8 out of 10 kill participation. Wizard has no kind of swap lanes. You're just stealing a little stack down here. What are you up to, Lich? I think he wanted to ward up here so that they could further pressure that tier 1. Sort of preempted that move. Now they're just going to keep on pressuring this bottom lane. Comes back, and the Legion Commander does just barely end up in the kinetic field. Looks like that should be enough. They do have the Flaming Lasso as well. Legion Commander almost dead. Couple more Thunderstrike ticks. Toss not coming anytime soon. Do they have anything? Flame Break off cooldown, but they get to press the attack off, so that's not going to be enough damage, and Xiaoyu survives. The Legion Commander still having a pretty miserable game. Denver just getting pressured mid. Gonna have to TP out. Thanking his lucky stars that he's got that Ironwood tree for the extra stats. Okay, well the laning stage started out really nice, but we got that reversal at bottom from Newbee, and it does seem like they're starting to take just a little bit more control back. On the Morphling, but he is just too tanky, and they don't really have the lockdown for him at this stage. Quick Avatos combination. He's oh, and they're looking for even a little bit more. Lich, what can he even do here? Wizard just going to chase him down. He's already got his shiny boots of travel. So problems on the map, only going to get worse from here. Batrider will just be able to shove out one wave, swap sides to the other. They might just find Faith again here. This is Not the target that they're looking for off of this smoke, but they will settle for it. This is just total no man's land. This kill doesn't... To try and get this kill on Wizard, jump in, and we're going to lead it off. And looks like the Batrider will be going down. Tries to escape over the trees, but not going to happen. I still really want this mid-2. Faith getting going on. Static Storm Kinetic Field. Can't get the duel off. They are going to snowball him into the middle of this. He's completely surrounded. No help from the team. And that is going to be another duel win for Xiao Yu. At bottom, though, EXX in danger. Does manage to get off the ultimate. A little bit of damage onto the Morphling, but he dies in the end. And Newbee pinging the tier 2. They've got a glyph for mid, so they will be able to get this catapult over to the tower pretty easily. And Mugi's even thinking one step ahead, getting behind the tower, ready to drop down the Wukong's command, make this a really difficult fight. Avengerls, do they have a smoke or anything? No, they're just running over it. They do have a Spirit Vessel on the Tusk, so a little bit more potential when it comes to taking down that Morphling. Mugi jumps in, and he also gets himself out. He gets caught by the chains, just gonna have to go for the ulti, but now the rest of Avengerls are here. And Newbee not committing to this bottom tier 2 tower idea. They will lose the Monkey King for that. Morphling instead just more interested in taking the farm that was over at mid. Fortunately, Tiny does already have his blink. Remember going back for a crit stick. Seems to be the new hotness of well, they escaped on the Monkey King, but they do not escape on the other two heroes.
That was toasty.
A couple of nice kills for Avengerls. They're up seven kills, but down on both the net worth and the experience as Morphling continues to just guzzle every creep on the map. 191 CS already. Has his full Manta style. Looks like going BKB next. They're just going for... This is very China Dota. Just go for a multi-BKB timing. His deaths. And not that he's playing badly. I think he's just been tanking ganks for his team. Oh, they catch up Mugi at bottom here. No way out. Completely locked down. And this bottom lane is just not a safe enough place to play. Oh. Newbee with another smoke. They just keep running south. Two-man chain's gonna catch the Mat Disruptor. Gonna be looking for the ultimate here. Does get the lockdown onto the Tusk. Trapped in the kinetic field. Wizard really low on life. Gonna try and hide up on the cliff. And he makes it out with the TP. Disruptor. Faith will once again be the one to tank the gank. Legion was hoping to find a little bit more. The blink was coming off cooldown. Duel was available. Didn't just want the damage. Was hoping really that Newbee would commit to that fight, but not the case. Split pushing bottom, or that they should stop using the Monkey King for the bottom split push and just use the Batrider. Ember chained, nicely played by AQ. Can't save him with the Legion, and that was a deep blink toss back now from the Tusk. Everybody trying to save the Ember might now be in some danger. Where is Tusk going? All right, Morphling getting locked down, but is actually just finding that kill on Lich, and Yim also dead. But they haven't been in this part of the map for a while because Newbee just keeps running at bot. Lich trying to keep them here. They're gonna go for the jump in. Duel over onto the Tiny. Lockdown. Just gonna try and put the Lich up on the cliff. Wizard just wants this free kill. Tiny's still not dead yet. He's a tanky boy. Wizard trying to make his escape. He's only got a little bit of Firefly left, and they've got the lockdown. He's actually gonna once again force step up onto the high ground. Wizard gets out. He's the king of the cliff. Mugi is pushing bottom in the meantime. Faith is dead again, but you don't need to see that. He's really target. Hopefully if he's not morphed appropriately. We have not seen the Batrider pick-off potential really shine through. The Legion Commander's gotten Blink and rallied with the team and gotten a lot of kills. It feels as though the Morphling and the Monkey King have not connected with their Batrider at all this game. And Avengerls are actually just straight up onto the high ground. YC's going to be looking for a tossback potentially. They do have a buyback available. Buyback comes out. Immediate BKB from the Troll Warlord, and he's just going to wail on Tiny. No way to save him. Now the tier 3 coming up next. EXX will just back up, reset a little bit. They need to be wary of the glimpse. They are coming all the way around. Wizard scouting first, spots Deska, but doesn't want to engage just yet. They reset. Avengerls should have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Now they see two. They're resetting. They're claiming the high ground positions. But the Ember's gone in way too deep. He does get the Yules off. Will he be able to escape? He doesn't have a remnant out. He gets Static Storm kinetic fielded. and he should be dead. Glimmer can't keep him alive for a little bit longer. Moogie getting chased. He does get dueled, but he's got the BKB up. Does he have the survivability? Drag away from Wizard. Monkey King is healing. He's got the stacks. Looking for the escape. Moogie, can he find the jump onto a tree? The chains once again from the Morphling helping the kite, and they've lost 3 so far. Now AQ finds his 4th target. It's a triple kill so far. Xiao Yu gonna get Yules'd up. Great kiting from Newbee in this fight. Ember just committing way too hard, way too aggressively. I don't even know if that was a self Yules or the tiny Yules dim, and then like the disruptor ulted.
Radiant's middle tower
but
is under attack.
Regardless, what a disaster of a fight. Like Avengers knew exactly where they were, and I think even if great plays aside to keep the Monkey King alive, even if they hadn't kept the Monkey King alive, they would have lost that fight so hard. Morphling just did whatever he wanted. And Troll Warlord just had to run for it. Got his Abyssal. Morphling having to be a little bit careful. But there you go, tier 3 dead, and the game is immediately swinging back. Crazy hard. Who have they caught? Oh, it's News at 11. He's got 11 deaths.
Double damage empowers me.
Wizard going BKB. The support's going Ghost Scepters or anything. Disarming Troll during the ulti. Jessica? He doesn't have any remnants. This is actually kind of a dangerous situation for him, but fortunately, Newbee have no idea where Avengerls are on the map. AQ gonna get dueled up, but he did manage to get off the morph. Is that gonna be enough to survive? They're dropping everything that they've got on him, but it will be enough to get the kill and the dual victory damage for Xiao Yu. Moogie thinking about a little bit of farm on the way out here, but he is being scouted in Faith. Once again, the man caught out. Do they have any detection? He's got a Glimmer Cave. He's gonna run for it. I guess he thinks that they have detection. I think he could have made Glimmer TP'd. Oh well. Make it 12 deaths. Okay, nice smoke. Some pretty crazy play from Ember at bottom. Kind of bluffed them into thinking that his team was down there. And with that, Morphling now dead for 50 seconds. Glyph is available, but I think they're going to be forced to spend at least the 1 buyback. And losing the Batrider. Oh, so Batrider died bottom. Oh no. Batrider dead, no buyback. Did not even clock that. And now Avengerls, that work that they did earlier with the Aegis is going to start paying off. They can take multiple lanes of racks here, or at least threaten it. Newbee, alright, here comes the buyback. Are they going to go for any kind of initiation? It's just YC going for it. He does get the toss together. Troll, can he get the Abyssal Blade? Can he use the ultimate? He jumps in on top of the Morphling. Do they have the damage? Morphling pretty tanky, but is it going to be enough? He's dead with no buyback. That's a dieback for Morphling. Avengerals are doing it. They're locking it onto the Monkey King. The bashes from the Troll Warlord are absolutely doing so much work. He chops through 2. EXX is making it happen, and AQ calls the GG. Newbee are done in game number 1. AQ from absolute hero in that previous fight to the fastest 0 I have seen. Back-to-back deaths, and you just lose your team the game. Doesn't matter how much net worth you got.